What? Huh?
Almost there.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh my
Just a dinosaur, just like Alan. That's all I wanted.
That's all you wanted.
Welcome to day 86 of the 300 movie challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of July 2001, which was Jurassic Park 3.
I don't know where Valen is going to put the insert of us reacting to his favorite scene, but presumably it's going to be somewhere included in this video.
I just love how, like, completely out of nowhere and ridiculous it is. Where he's dreaming and there's just a raptor and he's like, Alan, this is so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Alan.
Oh, it's so great.
That was probably the best part of the entire movie.
Yeah,
I don't really
it
know
was.
what else to say about it.
It's
It's more boring than the other one, and the female protagonist was the most annoying character.
yeah, no, she was annoying and she was useless.
She was.
She just attracted all the.
She
They
act-
basically
yeah,
used
she
her
actively-
to attract all the
She
trouble.
actively made things worse.
She is the worst.
Was there literally anything that she did that was positive?
I don't
No.
think
Like
so.
literally anything. I cannot think of a single thing.
She used a megaphone on the island.
Yep.
Which attracted the Spinosaurus.
Yes, she almost rescued a dude and got her head eaten by the raptors.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She did a bunch of just dumb things.
She
and, like,
screamed at like
screamed.
this dead guy who like fell on her, and then she just like screamed and like flailed and didn't even like try to do anything.
She ran away from the group.
Oh yeah.
Which,
Like
when
twice.
when you think about it, is that really the smartest idea
No.
to do?
No. No.
It's like when the snake went on that guy in the previous movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a snake! Gotta go run toward the dinosaur. Oh fuck!
Gets killed
So dumb.
immediately.
I don't know, like, comparing these two is really hard, actually, because they're both not good movies, but, like, they're not good for different reasons.
Yeah.
This-
I think at the very least, I liked the main protagonist better, the hat guy, better than, like, the deadpan dude who's, like,
mean-
a bad...
You mean
Yeah.
Alan?
Yeah, I liked Alan, so I guess that puts this one above the other one.
Yeah,
just
he was
as
he was just, like, at least okay.
Yeah.
Whereas the other guy was just, like, annoying.
He was just kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he was
Right.
annoying in, like, a dumb, boring way. And
At
also,
least
the...
This guy was okay.
Yeah, and also the other movie was just way longer, so...
Yeah, wait, was it actually longer, or
Yeah,
was it...
I'm pretty
just
sure
a-
it was, because again, this was only like an hour and a half. It was pretty short. But,
Uh-huh.
let's see, the second movie was, yeah, over 2 hours long.
Oh my God,
Ooh, yeah, no
that's why.
wonder. No wonder I felt like I was, like,
Wait a
dying
minute. So
during that.
and in this case, they used Chekhov's gun in a good way, where they like showed the whistle thing,
Oh, yeah.
and then they used it, as opposed to in the other movie where it was like, oh yeah, I got like dumb.
Gymnastics training.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, I do gymnastics.
At
and
least
then
this
they
one's
use it
actually
for, like,
related to
one
dinosaurs.
scene.
Yep.
At least this one's actually related to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And, you know, it makes sense in context, even if it is kind of silly. So
Yeah.
that's something, whereas the other thing just didn't make any fucking sense.
It was just weird and
Yeah.
bad
I don't know.
stuff.
Like, overall, like, this film has, like, even... Well, that's not even true. I don't know. It's like, both these films don't really have a reason to exist, besides just we wanted to make money.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I feel like the other one, like, maybe it's mostly because it was longer, but I didn't feel like as annoyed at this one. Like, I feel like maybe if you were to count the number of dumb moments, the third one probably had more dumb moments.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that much more, and again, it was, like, super quick, and you just kind of didn't really care.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It was just
At
like-
least they didn't go into the city.
Oh
Yeah,
that
but
was
it ended
so
up being worse.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
at the
yeah,
end of
that's
the movie,
true.
they played happy music as the pterodactyls were like flying away, and they just casually say, "Oh yeah, they're looking for new nesting grounds," and it's like, why is that a good thing?
Yeah, no, and especially because, like, you know, I can
How
understand.
did that conclusion get drawn in the end?
Especially since they literally had one of them almost like they attacked by those dinosaurs and like you know
Yeah.
fed to the babies. So it's not even like oh they thought it was a good thing. It's like you actively saw them try to kill people. Why are you happy about this?
Why didn't you just shoot them down?
So dumb. I mean, okay, to be super technical, pterosaurs are not dinosaurs, but whatever, same idea.
Yeah.
They're technically
No, yeah.
a separate family or whatever the classification is.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It's just, and then of course the thing where like they're like drowning in the thing, and then they're like he calls the what's her name, the character from the first movie,
Ellie.
and the
Yeah.
son answers, and then there's like go take the phone of your mom, and then he gets distracted by Barney. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? That's so dumb.
Well, it ain't Barney the purple
Oh
dinosaur.
my god, I forgot about that. Oh jeez, I don't know. There's just, but yeah, I don't. It was just, if anything, like it
There's
was.
like nothing to say.
Yeah, because it was too fast paced, but at the same time, because of what was happening was dumb and stupid, you were kind of grateful it was fast paced.
Yeah.
You didn't really pay. You could literally just not pay attention to the movie, but still know what was going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, okay, this is something that I've seen people like talk about how like the Spinosaurus kills like the T-Rex in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And how everyone's like, how could you kill off the T-Rex? Like, what did you do? I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't know. Maybe because I didn't see the first movie where everyone's like, oh, the T-Rex is so badass. But I don't know. Like, people have this weird fixation on like having the T-Rex be like the ultimate dinosaur that like everyone has to respect. And it's like, it's not like that great. Like there's bigger ones, there's like fiercer ones.
Yeah.
Like, like again, the Spinosaurus, I looked it up because I was just gonna check. It was a real dinosaur and it was bigger than a T-Rex, right? So it's like
they showed like a chart, and the Spinosaurus. we had a discussion on how to.
Spiniosaurus.
I thought it was Spiniosaurus. Okay.
That's why I thought it was a fake dinosaur.
In any case, that's not the point here. So, there was a chart, and T-Rex is actually one of the smaller, like, gigantic carnivores, too. There's, like, 3 other dinosaurs, including...
Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus.
oh my god.
What?
Spinosaurus.
Whatever. And then not only that, but it can swim. T-Rex can't swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I mean again, there's even bigger. Like there's I don't remember if this is how you say the name. There's like Gigantosaurus, that's a real thing.
Yeah,
it's, like,
that's
bigger.
the thing, too.
There's and I'm pretty sure there's more as well. And that's again just stuff
Oh
on
yeah, the
land.
ones in the ocean.
Yeah, the stuff in the
even bigger.
ocean are even
Brontosaurus,
bigger.
yeah.
So
Brontosaurus.
it's again, it's like this weird thing where it's like you can't diss the T-Rex, and it's like why?
Yeah, you can.
Why? Like I don't know. And even then, like, the raptor thing, like there's a big like obsession about raptors as well that are like the size of humans. But like if you look into some of these raptors, like Utahraptor is like 15 feet tall, but it's still like a raptor with like that pack mentality. Like that's way scarier. You know what I mean? And especially because like actual velociraptors, which again is I talked about this before. For some reason, everyone gets this wrong. Actual velociraptors were like 2 feet tall. So
yeah, aren't they like tiny?
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, Utahraptors are like fucking 15 feet tall, and it's like that would be so damn terrifying. But why? I don't know. It's like there's like a weird thing where like they don't show them. I don't know. Whatever. There's a bunch of... Actually, you know what I think would actually be really cool? Because, there's this whole thing about, like, how people think now that dinosaurs, like, actually had feathers or whatever. Like, at least the carnivorous ones. I want, like, actual, like, a feathered, like, Jurassic Park where, like, they actually are, like, really interesting, like, feathers and shit.
Not only that, but apparently they're also saying that dinosaur sounds probably were very similar to birds, too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rather than, like, roaring and stuff.
Oh my god, I have the funniest fucking mental image.
Oh yeah.
Just like, you know, a big epic shot of like a cliff over like a sunset, and T-Rex rears up to roar, and he just goes, "Cock-a-doodle-doo."
It clucks.
Oh my god, I want someone to like edit that. That'll be beautiful.
Ruining everyone's childhood to
Yes.
like watch the original Jurassic Park.
Hey, I didn't watch Jurassic Park growing up, but I watched that like Walking with Dinosaurs like documentary thing like all the fucking time. So
I watched something kind
I
of
don't know.
similar.
I want to like actually I did kind of like rewatch it like recent-ish, like a good number of months ago, but somewhat recently. I don't remember why, but I did, and it was just interesting to kind of see that again. And again, like the effects, because again, that was made, I looked this up, in '99, and the effects for that were like really good, and honestly hold up better than like these movies. Like, okay, the effects in this movie were pretty good.
Yeah.
They're better than the second.
Yeah, the
They were
second one was a
definitely
bit rough. This was a bit better. It wasn't like amazing or anything, but it was better. I mean,
it was like for the time.
yeah, that's also true. It came out probably like what 4 or 5 years later. So
Actually, on that note, how come they always center on the carnivores and stuff, and then they don't really care too much about the herbivores
I love
and
the
whatnot?
herbivores.
But the thing is that I'm thinking is, if you were going to make a theme park, right?
Mhm.
Why would you make carnivores
I
that
don't
could
know.
potentially eat you?
because
I
they're
don't
the
know.
Why wouldn't you just
marketable
make the-
ones, because everyone has the hard on for the T-Rex for some reason.
Why don't you just sell like T-Rex shirts or something? It's
I mean, I found the
No, wait.
yeah, I found the
Anyway.
herbivores more interesting too.
No. You guys know the fucking like that like meme like T-Rex costume that has like
Oh,
the
yeah.
wiggly head or whatever. Just have a bunch
Oh,
of people
yeah.
in the T-Rex costumes running around. And here's our T-Rex exhibit. Just like wow.
That's how you make it safe.
Yeah.
No, you just put it on. You put a Chihuahua inside. No big deal.
No, you put a chicken.
Oh yeah.
Just like what Valence said
right,
Yes.
before.
right. The chicken.
But
Yeah,
reverse it
just-
so that whenever the chicken opens its mouth, it's a T-Rex's roar. I don't know. Yeah, but there are some like really neat herbivore ones. Like yeah, the Ankylosaurus thing. Like I like those kind of those dudes.
Yeah.
And he was there for like a one scene very briefly, and it's like oh okay.
He has like all the armor and he's
Yeah.
just like he's so cute.
Yeah, those things are cool. They actually.
They're like more diverse and interesting than the carnivores actually.
Yeah, well,
Dinosaurs.
it's still weird because in terms of what they focused on in like all of these movies, because there's the T-Rex, there's the raptors, and then they show a decent number of the sauropods, like the long neck ones, right?
Yeah.
But then that's kind of it. They don't really show anything else. Like I don't
Yeah,
even really
You
remember.
don't really see anyone interacting with the sauropods either. You just see
Yeah.
them from a distance.
Well, it's like
So-
okay. In this there was that brief shot with the Ankylosaurus. In 2, there was a brief scene with the Stegosaurus, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like they have to include those. There was probably something with like a Triceratops somewhere. You know, those are like the
Probably in
three.
the first movie
Those are
or
like the
something.
3 main herbivores, besides just the stereotypical sauropod. But yeah, there's definitely more. What about like the dudes? Their name? What's their name? Like Pachycephalosaurus, the ones like the hard heads that Rampardos is based
Oh, yeah.
on.
yeah.
Yeah, they could have those. They could have the iguanodons. They could have
Oh
the.
yeah, Iguanodon.
That
Um,
was cute.
what else? Ooh, that dude. Oh shit, what's his name? It's the dude. This might have been discovered like after the films were made, but it's this weird thing that has like kind of like a beak mouth, but like really long claws. What the
I don't
fuck
know
is?
his
I want to
name.
say its name is Dinocyrus, but I might be forgetting. It looks really weird, and that would have been really interesting to see. Honestly, what I would think would have been even cooler is if they branched out of Jurassic Park, they went into like other time periods.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
do,
true.
like,
That'd
stuff
be cool.
from,
like
like-
the giant insects and
Yes.
stuff. too.
Oh, I
yeah,
would.
yeah.
That would be awesome. I mean, okay. To be fair, though, like humans incorporating that, I mean, primeval exists, and that's good enough. But, I mean, it's a different kind of a thing, and but actually, as like a theme park with having like Arthropleura, and like oh shit, what is that thing called? Anomalocaris from like the Cambrian, and the giant sea scorpions and like Dunkleosteus, and then also like some of the more recent stuff like the giant
ice
like
agents,
like
yeah.
the giant
Like
sloth
proto
thing.
mammals too.
The giant
Like
sloth.
there was a gigantic gorilla that lived at one point too.
Oh,
That
yeah.
could
Oh, yeah.
like. There's that. Then there's
this-
like.
Oh, the armadillo dudes. What are they called?
Oh wait.
Oh.
They're like the giant armadillos that kind of look like the ankylosauruses. I think it's
Yeah, I know what
it's
you're talking
Doedicurus. I think,
I don't know names.
or it's either
very well.
Doedicurus or No, it's Glyptodon. That's what it is. So, there's that. What else is there?
And another thing too is that they're completely ignoring a whole section with just like all the stuff that happened in the ocean too.
Oh, the ocean was very scary.
The
Yeah,
ocean had a
ocean's
lot
terrifying.
of interesting things though.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was so scary though.
the Lipfluridon, Mosasaurs, Xiphactinus. Shit. What else is there? There's a bunch. Oh, do you know what Xiphactinus is?
Mm-mm.
It's
What
like
is that?
it's an actual fish, so it's not a dinosaur, but it's like really ugly looking. I'll like try to show a picture. It's really ugly, but it was like a really like big nasty carnivorous fish.
Oh man.
Like it literally looks like you take like a random stupid ugly fish from like our ocean, but make it like kill people.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
great.
Actually, on
Yeah.
a random note,
hmm
I would just remember. Have you guys? Valen's probably heard of this, but you know the cookie cutter shark, right?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I just find the story of how they like discovered that hilarious. Wow, the U.S. like submarines were going, and then they found a hole that looked like a cookie cutter, and they're like, "Oh my god, what happened?" and,
Oops.
and they were like, "Oh my god, did the enemy find us? Did they do something?" No.
Nah, it's just sharks.
It was just a shark that thought that the submarine was a whale.
Actually, speaking of sharks, they could have gone like about the prehistoric sharks too.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a bunch of those. Like there's that one that has like the weird like thing on its like back that almost looks like a piece of coral or something.
I don't know that one.
I'm
know that one.
sure if I showed it to you, you'd be like, "Oh, that thing," but I can't really describe it. There's there's Helicoprion, which is the thing that had like the saw like tooth in its mouth.
Oh, I know what you're
right.
talking about.
Yeah, there's a ton of like really interesting stuff, and again from like other time periods that they could have worked in. But again, people
Especially
just
since when you look at it, Jurassic Park doesn't all the dinosaurs aren't even from the Jurassic
most
Right.
of
period.
yeah,
That's true.
by far most of them aren't. Like the T-Rex is not, Spinosaurus is not, Triceratops is not.
So it's already a lie.
I'm
Anyway.
pretty
It's
sure
already
Ank-
realized. You might as well
Ankylosaurus is
throw
not.
everything else in.
I think the only things that were that are like consistently shown were Stegosaurus and the sauropods. I don't even think the raptors were around in the Jurassic either. So
I don't think so.
Oh my
I think-
god.
yeah, it's
They're
just kinda
Cretaceous, aren't they?
Like, yeah,
I think so.
everything else that I mentioned is Cretaceous, basically. So-
Cretaceous Park.
Yeah,
Cretaceous Park.
I mean, definitely doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but you know, I don't know, whatever. So I don't know. It's just kind of my own idea. I guess if you want to see kind of more interesting interaction. Oh, that's the one thing with like the animals from like other time periods. Like it'd be really interesting to see them interact with each other.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
because
true.
they wouldn't really be familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so have
wouldn't
like
know
have
each
like a
other.
T-Rex or not T-Rex, it's too big. Have like like a bunch of Utahraptors against like a Gorgonopsid from like the Permian, and also like we'll have like a sea scorpion against a I don't know what's a good counter equivalent that could be equal. I don't know. Well, you get the idea. So just like
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that could be interesting. I mean, Primeval has that a little bit for some of like the stuff, but I don't know. Whatever. Definitely a different angle on that.
Everyone, check out other dinosaurs. I
Yeah.
guess.
Or just
I
other
feel like
prehistoric
we
things.
went a little bit off with the dinosaurs, but
It's
it's all good. I
okay.
think
It's
it
okay.
was way more interesting than the movie itself.
Yes.
So
More educational.
I like my prehistoric aminals.
yes, same.
That was my thing. I was always like watching a ton of like dinosaur documentaries and crap.
Oh
when I was
wait,
a kid.
actually, Valen, I have a YouTube channel that you should follow for
Oh
the
really?
prehistoric thing. Yeah,
Okay. What?
it's called Eons. If you want to look it up.
Okay. What is it?
It like they like talk about like random topics like during the different periods and stuff. Like it's not like specifically just dinos. They'll talk about like different like plants and animals from different periods and stuff. So it's really interesting.
Okay.
I like it. But yeah, you can like check it out.
Feed your knowledge, guys. Feed your knowledge.
Okay. Don't be a
Alright.
dumb bitch like the dumb bitch in this movie.
Oh my god,
Educate yourself.
don't bring a megaphone to like any wild place where
Ben!
there's big predators.
Ben! Ben!
Eric.
Just think about it for a second.
Oh my god. So dumb. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.